Beleza, vamos recomeçar de novo. Ó, agora eu chuto que parece estar tudo funcionando certo. Filha da mãe. Ai, ai, tive que mudar os bagulhos, não tá funcionando. Pensei que era bug do coisa, mas não era. Se desenvolver.
Don't make your living selling other people's books when you're trying to write your own. It seems brilliant at first. Immerse yourself in your craft, get a sense for what's popular, gather moments of inspiration from the unassuming corners. Eventually, it takes its
Ah,
toll.
finalmente! Vive mudando de ponto. Uma hora é uma coisa, depois uma outra, mas nunca fica numa.
Shit. You'd think a recurring nightmare would eventually get less, I don't know, nightmarish. I need to take a break, get out of this room for a bit.
Ok. Vamos lá de novo, fazer a mesma merda que eu fiz, só que não tava gravando porque o jogo tá bugado. Configurador do próprio jogo. Eu preciso ler porque essa parte aqui é o prólogo, vai. É o prólogo.
No way I'm getting back to sleep right now. Not after that.
Fazer a mesma
Seems
merda que eu
appropriate that I'm
fiz.
staying in a room as disheveled as I am. Hasn't been the most successful sales trip so far, but hey, this town might want the whole pile. Small town hotel art at its ugliest. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Só que eu não lembro, hein? Tá bom, parei.
Well, if it isn't the traveling writer, welcome to Villa Ventana.
Have we met?
Oh no, but I saw your suitcase full of books burst open on your way into the hotel. And since it sounds like you are indeed a writer, you simply must meet Oswaldo.
Who's Oswaldo?
Oh, a most charming and riveting storyteller, the life of every party he attends. In fact, he lives just a few doors down from here.
Thanks, miss. I'll drop by.
Do tell him Gladys says hello.
Sobre PC, pode ser tanta coisa, cara. Pode ser só arma. Às vezes não é nada, às vezes pode ser só armazenamento indo pro caralho, entendeu? Se o seu HD USB estiver indo pro caralho, pode ser que o seu PC esteja na merda. Daí você pensa que é alguma outra coisa, só o HD ou SSD que tá morrendo.
Where are you visiting from?
Oh, about 5 blocks, give or take.
You live here? Why are you staying in a hotel?
Young man, vacationing is about mindset, not distance. You've traveled much farther than me to be here, but are you on vacation?
Good point.
E desliga ou não desliga. No caso, ainda se você estiver assistindo um vídeo, ainda toca o vídeo? Se o vídeo ainda estiver tocando, então o PC desliga de fato. Ah, faço a menor ideia o que pode ser isso. Não me vem à cabeça
You're
nada.
looking elegant. Maybe too elegant for a place like this.
Oh, I know, dear. Sadly, this filthy excuse for a hotel happens to be the only one for miles.
Give it a rest, Gladys.
I'll give it a rest when you learn how to brew a halfway decent cup of tea.
Crazy old thing.
You love me.
Take care.
Por quê? Não sei.
Those are some nice bags. Town maps. Don't see any maps, though.
Cara, eu não faço a menor ideia o que pode causar isso. Nunca me tive um problema desse na minha mão, então não faço a menor ideia.
Hello?
I know you.
Harvey Green, room 3? Do you have a map of town I can borrow?
That's odd.
People don't usually ask for maps.
You're not in the book.
Maybe the morning guy forgot to add me when I checked in.
Yeah, maybe.
So, map?
On the stand behind you.
Stand's empty.
Well then, guess I'm out of maps.
Guess so. Thanks.
No problem.
O que pode ser? Mas não faz sentido. É vídeo integrado ou é offboard essa porra? Não, bateria não é. Esquece bateria. Bateria nunca vai ser bateria, cara. Bateria, a única merda que a bateria vai fazer é desconfigurar a tua data hora ali, configuração da BIOS, esse tipo de coisa. Bateria nunca vai dar. Ah, a bateria tá ruim, vai dar uma merda desse tipo. Não é bateria. A não ser que a bateria tá tão ruim, no nível que ela vazou na tua placa-mãe, aí é a bateria. Mas se não for um caso da, sei lá, a bateria vazou na tua. Aí não é bateria. Garanto que a bateria esquece. Bateria assim, não vai fazer uma merda dessa.
Looks like keys for each room.
Pode ser a placa de vídeo? Pode ser. O problema é que você está falando que o PC desliga, mas não desliga. E ao mesmo tempo que ele desliga, ele ainda continua com som. Então é estranho. É estranho.
Locked. The evening air is perfect. I'll give the town that much. It's been here at least as long as I have. Hope it doesn't rain. Oh, hey there, little fella. Where are you off to?
Você ganhou uma conquista por isso? Não ganhei nada.
What the hell was that?
Não acho que seja a memória RAM. Nem fudendo. Como eu falei, bateria no máximo que ela vai é desconfigurar o bagulho ali, mas geralmente mesmo desconfigurado o bagulho funciona, pô. E o PC tá ligando, então não é a bateria. Esquece a bateria. Bateria e memória RAM não tem nada a ver. Memória RAM não. Memória ROM. Nossa, foi tanto tempo que eu falo o nome que eu até esqueci. É RAM? Cara, eu não lembro mais. Eu virei um incompetente. É ROM mesmo. Tá certo. Memória RAM. Não. Esse problema aí não deve ser limpeza de arquivo, não. Ou é algum problema sério de, sei lá, você pegou algum vírus que danificou ali o seu sistema. Daí ele tá dando esse crash. Ô, irmão, eu já peguei uns vírus ridículo, tá? Cara, você pode pegar de muita coisa, cara. Às vezes você, sei lá, você levou um pendrive na papelaria ali, daí a papelaria tava com vírus que passou pro seu pendrive, daí você espetou ali no coisa, você vacilou e deixou entrar no seu PC, pronto. Se fudeu, mano. Ah, então se não colocou nada que poderia ter visto, você tem certeza, então não é vírus. Isso começou a acontecer recentemente ou já faz tempo?
New radio drama. Haven't heard of this one. Wait, what? Hey, who's in there? How do you know my name? Oswaldo? This isn't funny. I'm going inside. Hello? This looks abandoned. Or worse. Wait a second, so who's listening to the radio? And where is the radio? It's filthy, just like everything else in here.
Cara, eu não sei não, mas eu acho que o problema é hardware, então, hein? Possivelmente é hardware. Se não tem relação com vírus, é hardware. Uma coisa que podia causar isso era um vírus, mas aparentemente é hardware. A bateria esquece, já falei, não faz o menor sentido você falar da bateria. Bateria pode esquecer, não é bateria. Não é bateria, só garanto. A bateria nunca causaria um negócio desse. Nunca.
It's filthy. It sounds like it's coming from in there. It's locked. Why?
A placa de vídeo. É possível ser o problema nela? É possível. Pode ser uma memória RAM frouxa? Pode ser também. No pior dos casos, pode ser placa-mãe. Aí você vai ter que comprar uma nova. Ou uma placa de vídeo nova. Eu acho que mais próximo da placa. Eu acho que tá mais. Esse problema tá mais próximo da placa-mãe do que da placa de vídeo. Porque se eu me lembro bem, mesmo que desse problema na placa de vídeo, era para o PC continuar funcionando, entendeu?
Did Oswaldo board up his own windows? Why? This place is a complete mess. And that's saying something coming from me.
Bem, eu acho que as minhas. Eu acho que pode ser a placa-mãe, cara. Porque se eu não estiver enganado, mesmo com problema
Hello? Oswaldo? The front
na
door was
placa de
open. Is
vídeo,
everything okay?
não era para
Besides the
crachar
stranger
desse
in your
jeito
house, I
aí.
mean.
E se eu não me engano, eu acho que eu já tive um problema com uma placa-mãe que fazia um negócio parecido com isso aí. Não era igual, era parecido. E o problema tava nela.
The wall is covered in newspaper clippings, pictures, and scribbles. But why is there a crossword puzzle in the middle here? And what are these paper scraps stuck around it?
Ok, eu não lembro como faz isso aqui, mas a gente vai fazer na. Foda-se. Aham. Tell. Tail.
The remaining letters spell Telltale Heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor. I hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration.
Não, isso nunca me aconteceu. Mas se você fala que a tela ficar preta, mas mesmo assim o jogo tipo, meio que cracha tudo, eu acho que pode ser a placa-mãe. Também pode ser o armazenamento, claro. A memória RAM. Se você tiver mais de uma memória RAM, você pode tentar tirar uma delas, ficar só com uma e ver se ela funciona. É SSD, HD. Se tiver, entendeu? Se ele estiver com um defeito, tchau e benção. É só comprar um novo. Mas você tem que verificar, tem programa para isso. Baixa um programa para ver a vida útil do seu HD SSD, entendeu? Então, mano, dá uma olhada que possivelmente
There's a crease in the corner of the rug, as
pode
if it's been
ser.
folded
É
up
facinho de
recently.
ver. Procura
I
na
really
internet
want
que
to
tem
look
programa.
under
Pô.
there. I have to, right? Huh? Something down there is reflecting light from the window. It's a key. This looks like it fits.
Hold it. Don't move. Keep your hands where I can see them. Good God, what the hell's going on in here? Who are you? What's your name?
Será que eu posso mentir aqui? Eu não tentei mentir da outra vez.
Oswaldo.
Oswaldo. You're Oswaldo. You're the short, bald owner of this house I play poker with once a month.
No, a different Oswaldo.
Save it. Tell me the truth. Now.
My name is Harvey Green. I'm in town for business. I'm staying over at the...
What business?
Books. I sell books. I have a card in my pocket. Can
Puta,
I...
esqueci que o nome dele é Harvard Green.
What's all this on the wall? What have you been doing?
Nothing. No, I don't know what any of this is.
Bullshit.
It's true. I've been in here for just a few minutes. I've been in town less than a day. Whatever's on that wall, it must have taken weeks.
Let's say I believe you. Why are you in here?
A woman at the hotel suggested I meet Oswaldo.
Describe her.
Older, dressed like she was at the Kentucky Derby.
That's Gladys, all right. Mr. Green, do you have any knowledge of Oswaldo's current whereabouts?
No, Sheriff.
Then I have a missing person on my hands. Listen to me. I don't know what the hell's going on in this room. I do know that if people caught wind, it'd cause a town-wide panic. So you and I are gonna make a deal. I let you walk straight back to your hotel, and you tell no one about what you saw. Say a word or skip town, and I personally escort you to a jail cell. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Sheriff.
Good. Now get out of here.
Shit. Breaking into a house? What was I thinking? Am I losing it? No, I swear I heard my name coming from in there. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have. And even if I did, I couldn't have imagined all that other stuff I saw in there. I can't just sit in here and ignore it. For starters, this is the only interesting thing that's happened in months.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Não é difícil de achar. Ahn, Na real, você nem precisa de programa se quiser. Você pode usar o próprio Windows para verificar também. Tem gente que gosta de usar programa, né? Só dá uma olhada no Google, tá ligado? Você acha facinho como é que faz. Só colocar aí, se você tem SSD, só colocar como verificar a vida útil do SSD. Então pode ser que não seja ele. Se a vida útil dele estiver boa, então não é ele. Mas se quiser ter certeza, pega um programinha que eles mostram até mais detalhado. O Windows ele não mostra esse também detalhado. Já os programinhas, tem uns programinhas que mostram. Que mostram mais com detalhe. Se está realmente bom. Se já tá a vida útil dele já tá meio desgastada, tá ligado?
Enjoying your stay, dear?
I dropped by Oswaldo's house.
Oh, lovely, dear. How is he?
He was out.
You creative types are always off making mischief.
I saw some sort of creature at the edge of the forest. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
Oh, we'll see the occasional raccoon or skunk.
This was bigger than a skunk. It snatched a rabbit and ran away.
Ah, a bobcat then. Rare for them to venture so close.
Okay, if you say so. Take care. He doesn't seem too keen on chatting.
Acho que tem que ir lá no rádio.
Good evening, officer.
Evening, Mr. I don't believe we've met.
My name's Hugo. Victor Hugo. I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Huh. We don't get many of those. Well, welcome to Villa Ventana, Mr. Hugo. Stay out of trouble and all that.
What happened in there?
I'm afraid I can't comment on that, Mr. Hugo. Scene's still under investigation.
As in crime scene?
Well, that's what the sheriff's gonna figure out in the morning. I probably shouldn't have said that even.
Any chance I could take a look inside? I'm something of a...
Aspiring mystery writer?
How did you...
Suspenders.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hugo. We need to make sure nothing's disturbed. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. Writers are good at that, aren't they?
You sure I can't peek in there for just a second?
I'm sure, Mr. Hugo. Sheriff's orders.
Is it safe for me to be out at this hour?
Are you keeping out of the crosswalk over there?
Yes.
Then you're fine.
What's so dangerous about it?
I wish I knew. Almost every time we're called out, it's because some pedestrian got hit.
If that crosswalk's so dangerous, why not remove it?
We submitted a request to City Hall.
Why didn't they do anything?
They did. They put up the sign.
An enormous creature jumped out at me at the edge of the woods.
Ha! First time in deer country, Mr. Hugo?
This was no deer. It was brown,
Like a deer?
totally silent.
Like a deer.
You don't understand.
Relax, Mr. Hugo. You're not the first to get spooked. I promise the deer will leave you alone if you give them the same courtesy.
Officer, I think I hear screaming. Someone needs help.
I do appreciate your concern, Mr. Hugo, but I don't hear a thing.
It's faint, but I'm sure it's there. Listen again.
Mr. Hugo, I think you could use a couple more hours of sleep, huh?
Are you really not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from 1 block over.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Hugo, but our town does have a world-famous psychiatric sanatorium.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Nothing at all. Stay safe.
Huh, it's a whole mannequin. Little beat up, but it's in one piece. Maybe I could clean it up and sell it. Just a typical mailbox.
Ah, é. Por enquanto tá tranquilo porque a gente já sabe o que tem que fazer, tá ligado? Quando sair do provo, aí fodeu. Aí fodeu, porque eu não lembro dela. Deixa eu também tem nó. Se eu lembro bem, tem que vir aqui pro meu bagulho aqui.
This guest wouldn't mind a bit of tidying, right?
Pega o bagulho.
It's full of cleaning supplies. Still locked. These are all still wet. Very wet. Clean and dry. Let's see. Ooh, some of these are sharp. Might help me close a sale or two while I'm here. A picture-perfect pile of furnace firewood. Looks like it hasn't been on for a while. Weather must be nice here. It's off by a few months and a few years. Great, now the mannequin's dressed better than I am.
Tem mais nada aqui.
This should look like the real deal to that cop. Here goes nothing. Shit! Shit, that wasn't supposed... Oh, God, what if I...
Super saudável, velho.
I know this
Joga o
man
manequim, opa!
from my...
Oh, good lord! Did you see what happened, Mr. Hugo?
I didn't. I heard a crash, and,
This damn crosswalk! Sign's useless! Get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, officer. If I keep it down, hopefully he won't even realize I'm in here. The radio should still be in that desk. Time to take a look. Who locks a running radio inside their desk? There it is. And it's turned off? How? Whatever, I need to find that station.
No light, no shadows, Oswaldo. No light, no shadows. No light, no shadows. No light, no...
Coming up next. You are next.
No, it's happening. I have to warn Lena.
What did I just... That was him. He was right in front of me, and that thing just took him. What did you find, Oswaldo?
Tá meio baixo? Deixa eu ver.
Find Oswaldo.
Ah, não tá tão baixo. Eu posso aumentar um pouco, não sei por isso. Deixa eu dar uma aumentadinha aqui. Pronto, agora deve estar bem mais alto.
Shit. That cop is back. I need to find another way out. Classic bathroom sink. Pretty boring assortment of magazines, especially given what's in the other room. Old, tattered, and crusty. Ugh.
Deixa eu verificar.
Pretty boring assortment of magazines, especially given what's in the other room.
Ah, tá melhor. É que é foda, mano. Tem jogo que é alto pra caralho, tem jogo que é baixo pra cacete. Então é difícil você manter um som exato pra ele. O que ele vai fazer agora? Eu não peguei os bagulho.
Oswaldo's diary. There's several references to a Lena. Must be the same Lena he mentioned in that vision. Wherever she is, I have to find her. I imagine it'll be easier than finding Oswaldo.
Esse daqui eu leio, eu tô com preguiça. Tá bom, foda-se. Não. Ainda faltou clube de leitura, então eu passei em sua casa depois de lá. Ela abriu a porta assim que eu bati e perguntou se eu sentia a força que me trouxe até ali. O que diabos isso significa? Tomara que ela só esteja com febre. 7 de junho, que é 3 de junho. De que a força ela estava falando? Eu fiquei preocupado com o Leno. Vai que ela está usando um baseado por Por isso eu fui visitá-la, porque não consigo tirar isso da cabeça. Eu preciso falar com ela de novo, meu. Porra, Gregory, um cálculos matemáticos. 10 de junho. Ela abriu a porta e me fez a mesma pergunta. De repente eu percebi que a resposta certa era sim. Ela me convidou para entrar e disse: não, é melhor eu não anotar isso. Daí anotou essa piroca aqui, ó, que eu não faço ideia o que é isso. 13 de junho, não consigo parar de pensar que ela tem razão. Olha só, tenho que ter certeza disso, porra. Não é possível, meu. Eu trouxe todos os materiais do arquivo da cidade para casa. Vou cancelar os meus outros compromissos. Olha, eu tenho uns símbolos muito loucos aqui, uma mão passar o osso. É verdade, é 15 de junho, na verdade. É verdade, tem que ser tantos acasos, tantas coincidências foram causadas por alguma força que move as peças arbitrariamente seria essa mesma força que me fez descobrir tudo isso? Como eu poderia saber? Nem eu, porra. Se você não sabe, quem dera eu comecei a jogar essa porra agora, caralho. Não é possível, cara. Esses caras são muito competentes, meu. 17 de junho, fui à casa de Helena para compartilhar o que descobriu. Mas não tem. Não, mas não tinha ninguém lá. E um vizinho me contou o que aconteceu. Eu tenho que achar uma forma de contatar, mas com cuidado. Se eu estiver certo, até mesmo ouvir o rádio é perigoso. Não posso baixar a guarda por nem sequer um segundo. E marmondecido do caralho. E o bagulho tá ficando sinistro. 18 de junho. É um. Peraí, essa porra pode ser sangue, né? Será? Ou é tinta vermelha? É um jogo de luzes e sombras. Cada ação nossa projeta luz e cada luz projeta uma sombra. Não sei como, mas essas sombras são capazes de distorcer a luz que as projeta. Por isso, não devo projetar nenhuma luz. Eu estou chegando perto demais. Preciso ficar alerta. Talvez essa mão aí seja mão sombria. Então presunto ali, tá? Sem luz, não há sombra. Beleza, sem luz, não há sombra. Sem sombra, não há luz. Bem-vindo à Vila Vindunda. Vila Vindunda. Pô, essa captura tá capturista, hein?
Did the radio cause my vision of Oswaldo? How?
Agora tem uma. Ah, tem uma mapinha. Não lembro se tinha um mapinha antes. Tinha um mapinha antes. I don't know. I don't know. Será que isso aqui serve pescado? There was just a travel. The fast in the travel. Ah. A mapinha é grande, né? Tem aqui, ó. Pá, pá, pá. Daí tem esse bagulho, mas esse aqui. Esse bagulho aqui. Toma cuidado. Ai, meu Deus. Morreu um presunto aqui.
Judging by the state of my room, I don't want to see this one.
Eu quero ver, pô. Eu quero ver. Aí
Not
corta
going
aí.
in there. Bad enough that I share a wall with it.
Então não importa, pô. Tanto pra caralho. Vamos ver aqui o que tem que fazer. Os homens mencionou uma tal de Lina. Preciso encontrá-la. Eu não sei onde tá essa Lena. A partir daqui, só Deus. Irmão, por que você chega nela?
People here sure are private. Or maybe they hate out-of-towners.
Isso aqui. Não tinha esse bebum aqui.
Sleeping like a, well, an inebriated adult man.
Não tinha.
Wonder how long these have been coming soon. Ugh, I can smell it from here. House for sale. Hello? Does any house in this town have people in it?
This one does now.
What the
Fosca Moretti, realtor, licensed and accredited. And to whom do I have the pleasure of showing this magnificent piece of real estate?
Oh, I am not in the market for a...
Oh, everybody's in the market, my friend. Some of us are just standing a little closer to the register. Your name?
Harvey.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Harvey, seeing you here in this immaculately tiled parlor, I see a man of purpose. Am I wrong?
I have a job, if that's what you mean.
Not a job, Mr. Harvey. A calling, a yearning from within. You, Mr. Harvey, you aspire.
I suppose I'm writing a...
An author? My God, I stand in the presence of a modern-day Hemingway.
You know he's still alive, right?
Mr. Harvey, you must agree that every great writer requires an equally great writing environment. Where do you currently do your writing?
I travel a lot for work, so mostly from hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms? Oh, so drab, so utterly lacking in ambiance. No, that won't do at all. What an artist like you needs, Mr. Harvey,
Is a house.
but not just any house.
This house.
This house.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm definitely not buying this house, and I definitely don't want you assuming otherwise.
I understand, Mr. Harvey.
Thank you.
You just need a little more time to see what I see.
Which is...
That you and our sleepy little town are destined for each other. And when you come to that realization, I will be here.
I promise you'll be the first to know. I guess the bar is a nice feature.
Much more for you than for me.
What do you mean?
Your torso extends above it, whereas I... I'm afraid that's locked and empty.
If it's empty, why is it locked?
Well, at the previous open house, a devilish little girl hid in there and promptly fell asleep. Had half the town out looking for her when she popped out looking right as rain.
Esse povo me perseguindo mesmo?
Ooh, oven's seen better days.
Works just the same. Heat is heat, after all.
I suppose that's true. The usual kitchen equipment. Why does that teacup have a straw?
You really aren't from around here, are you, Mr. Harvey? That teacup is in fact a mate for drinking the delectable herbal beverage of the same name.
Huh, shows what I know.
It's always a good day to learn something new.
A beat-up old oven. A beat-up old oven.
So what'll it be, Mr. Harvey?
Why is the house for sale? Did somebody move out?
In a sense.
They died, didn't they?
In every sense.
Foul play?
Hardly. The man was over 90. We were starting to take bets on when he'd keel over.
How's business? A lot of turnover around here?
Just enough to keep me afloat. At least there's no competition. Most of the families in this town have been here for generation upon generation. Newcomers are rather uncommon. Welcome, of course, but uncommon.
Do you know the address of a woman named Lena?
I know the address of most everyone in town, Mr. Harvey. But I fear I can't divulge such information.
Why not?
I am privy to it solely for official property matters. City Hall would have my head were I to violate my sacred realtor's oath. Yes, indeed. Don't let me rush you.
Someone left some lotions and cologne here.
Guilty. A realtor must look and smell his best.
It's covered in the realtor's personal hygiene regimen. Closet looks a little small.
An optical illusion, Mr. Harvey, I assure you. This closet features no fewer than 200 cubic feet of space. I was almost inclined to list it as a second bedroom.
I guess you have more experience with closet sizes than I do.
You flatter me, sir. I'm all ears. I'll be the largest you.
I'm not so sure. I don't think I could fit much in there.
A skeptic. I respect that. Allow me then to demonstrate. Just one side of this closet can house a full-bodied man such as myself, with space to spare. I'm telling you, Mr. Harvey, if this closet were any larger, I'd swear it was a gymnasium. Satisfied?
For now, at least.
Splendid.
Looks like a decent selection. A bunch of picture frames with no pictures.
Ready and waiting to hold and display your most cherished memories. Please don't disturb the basket, Mr. Harvey. Those goods are reserved for the buyer, whoever she or he happens to be.
It's a
Schlegelman upright, yes. Impeccable eye, Mr. Harvey. What gave it away? The understated, perfectly joined paneling? Or the iconic front legs?
I was just going to say it's a piano.
Ah, indeed it is, Mr. Harvey. Indeed it is.
If I go up there, the realtor will pester me even harder about buying.
Onde que eu peguei o item aqui? Foi na casa? Não foi, né? Não, não foi na casa.
Looks like a decent...
I'll be waiting.
William Morgan, MD, General Medicine. I can't see much of anything through those curtains. It sounds like something's back there. Ah! Nothing but garbage.
Só por cacete de um lugar.
Evening, sir.
Evening. What is this house?
Sir, you stand at the majestic wrought iron gates of the Villa Ventana Sportsman Society.
The what now?
It's a hoity-toity hunting club and the primary home of its president.
Can I take a look around the grounds? I'm doing some sightseeing.
At the moment, absolutely not. However, in a few hours' time, the estate will host a soiree that is open to the public. If you care to explore, that will be the ideal and legal time to do so.
Got it. Thanks.
At your service, sir.
Ó, reflexozinho. Ó, ó. Pique. Arma ele.
Reward for information leading to the capture of Vinny the Hat DeLuca. What kind of nickname is the Hat? He's not even wearing a hat.
É complicado.
Nothing to see beyond here.
Eu cheguei até o fim aqui do bagulho. Então vamos teleportar pra cá.
The Sweet Suite. It's closed.
Evening, friend. Care for a motor tour?
Motor tour?
Like a regular tour, but with a little something extra.
You mean a motorcycle?
Bingo!
What's the tour route?
Right up Ventana Peak. Highest point in the area. Even beats the observatory.
And then back down, I assume?
Back down? Oh, that costs extra.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, just some classic motor tour humor.
Where does the tour go again?
Right up Ventana Peak. Highest point in the area. Even beats the observatory.
Are you sure that thing's safe?
You kidding? Villa Ventana's streets are some of the safest around. You know, besides the deadly and gruesome car accident earlier this evening.
Oh, there was a car accident?
You didn't hear it? It was a block or so that way toward the hotel. Couldn't tell whose car it was, but I could tell they didn't make it. I thought all the talk about that crosswalk was superstition. Now I'm not so sure.
Do you know a person named Lena?
Lena? Maybe rings a bell. Don't think I've met her.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'll do the tour.
Great. Now, as to the small matter of payment.
I'm strapped at the moment. Any chance I could ride for free?
By any chance, do you mean zero chance?
No.
Then no.
I'm good for now.
You're missing out. I'm usually booked solid on an evening this nice.
Top of the hill tours. We look down on the competition. That's a handsome vehicle.
Nearly as handsome as the driver.
It's just as cluttered as the shelves. It's an old handwritten journal. Wonder what it's about.
Puta que pa...
This last page is torn.
Eu quero ver isso.
This last page is torn.
Isso aqui tá mais pra historinha do bagulho. Ah, foda-se, né? Observações sobre o povo Watango. Enquanto explorava as terras selvagens no entorno do nosso assentamento, descobri obras sofisticadas de uma civilização há muito tempo desaparecida, que eu chamei de Watango. Muitas de suas gravuras contêm uma inscrição que lembra essa palavra. Aqui eu irei documentar meus achados iniciais da melhor forma que puder. WJ. Astronomia. A compreensão dos watambos sobre a astronomia supera as das sociedades contemporâneas. Eles tinham um conhecimento impressionante do nosso sistema solar e seus planetas. Inclusive, eles pareciam venerar os outros planetas como se fossem deuses. Marte, Vênus, Saturno, Netuno, Mercúrio, Urano, Júpiter e Terra. O Júpiter parece um Cthulhu. Urano parece, bem, uma caveira. Então essa aqui é a Marte. Claramente Cthulhu, Júpiter, né? Isso aqui também pode ser um Cthulhu. Isso aqui parece um dragão. Isso parece uma galinha. Isso aqui eu não sei o que parece. Rituais. Os sacerdotes watambos procuravam comungar com seus deuses e o mundo ao seu redor, consumindo um curioso cogumelo azul que vi crescendo nessa floresta. Por temer aos efeitos que ele pode causar, eu ainda não o provei. Templo. Tem motivos para crer que os watambos construíram seu templo mais sagrado na floresta perto daqui. Infelizmente, não consegui acessá-lo através de seu portão enorme, que parece um totem na forma de uma cabeça. Não encontrei nenhum mecanismo para abri-lo. Sim, as gravuras sugerem que os sacerdotes colocavam uma espécie de artefato de jade no cume de uma montanha perto daqui durante o solstício de verão, quando os raios do sol o atravessam com a maior intensidade. Para minha frustração, não encontrei nenhum sinal da pedra jade da floresta ou nos seus arredores. Sabe? Sabe que me culpa. Não vou mentir, não. Quero que não uma bugadinha. Eu penso que uma coisa não é a outra. Mathematics. The Mathematics. Olha só. Toda civilização que é sofisticada como essa, inevitavelmente desenvolve seu próprio sistema matemático. É fascinante observar as semelhanças e diferenças que eles têm com o nosso. Os watambos usavam um sistema numérico simples e rebuscado que consiste em apenas dois símbolos, a linha e o semicírculo. Com os números se apresentam da seguinte forma. Não dá para ver.
This last page.
Não, cara, para.
I think I'll hold on to this.
Aqui dá para interagir aqui.
If this room uses an organizational system, I'm not seeing it. A complete mess of books, binders, and historical artifacts.
Internet tá um cu. Pô, a minha internet é uma coisa, mas porra, bloqueou o bagulho. Vou dar uma esperadinha. Vamos dar uma explorada aqui. Deixa eu ver. Bem, então uma.
Historical documents from the town's early years, letters and contracts and the like. Wonder if they're replicas or the real deal. It's the first construction paper settlers arriving in construction paper Villa Ventana. An old treasure map. Maybe this town used to be a pirate refuge. It's a dusty wax statue of some old leader. The town's founder, maybe. Ugh, it's sticking to my finger. I'm surprised it hasn't melted. It's a badly printed replica of the original town charter. Wait, did they really put "Don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? Jaunty.
Restrooms for city employees only.
What? No, I don't need to use the restroom.
Then why on earth did you come in here?
Is this City Hall?
Last I checked.
When was that?
When my shift started about, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
Has a man named Oswaldo been here recently?
Not recently enough. He's late.
Late?
He checked out a pile of old newspapers from the archives. I made it very clear that he had to return them within 3 days. Haven't seen him since. Cheap bastard probably used them for kindling.
I'm in town for work and thought I'd see the sights.
Uh-huh. And which site were you interested in seeing exactly? The cabinet jammed with unsorted census surveys?
I don't know. The building looked big. Figured there'd be something to look at.
If you're that desperate for something to do, there's a little Villa Ventana museum one room over. Don't bother telling me the exhibits are falling apart. I already know, and I already don't care.
I'm looking for the address of...
Credentials?
I beg your pardon?
All requests for municipal residential data require valid authentication from the requesting party.
I beg your pardon again?
I need proof that you're allowed to view town housing records. So, you got proof or not?
Oh, I, left it at home. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will.
Listen, I seem to have misplaced my credentials. I'm not looking for anything top secret, though. I just need...
No credentials, no records, no exceptions. Don't.
Somebody was in a bad mood on picture day. Looks like it wreaks absolute havoc on your lower back.
Obrigado. Obrigado. Estou salvo no mapa. Ah, tem uns pontinhos.
What'll you have?
What do you got?
Hot dogs?
Anything else?
Things that go on hot dogs?
How eclectic.
Nah, think I'm all out of eclectics.
Selling a lot of hot dogs?
Not yet. Waiting for folks to start stumbling out of the bar. After a few rounds, these things go straight from suspicious to delicious.
Isn't it about time to wash that apron?
Hell no. Gotta keep expectations low. If I look clean, the hot dogs look even filthier by comparison.
Hey, is there a woman in town named Lena?
Lena? Oh, sure. I don't see her too often. She's a vegetarian.
Do you know where she lives?
Sure don't. Someone over there in City Hall should, though.
Right. Thanks. One hot dog, please.
That'll be $3.50.
I'll, pay you tomorrow?
Then I'll, give you a hot dog tomorrow.
Anything I could take off your hands for free?
Got a few expired ketchup packets.
How expired are we talking?
Sir, that is a very sad question.
Just give me the damn packets.
Beleza, conseguimos. Que te fodas.
Vino Ventana. Vino Ventana.
Entra pro bar, caralho. Não faz cinimento. Não tem um cassino na próloga.
If I had any money on me, this would be a great way to lose it. If I had any money on me, this would be a great way to... The upstairs must be reserved for the high rollers.
Cashing in or out?
That'll be all.
Enjoy your visit, sir.
A gente volta aqui depois. Não tem nada pra fazer aqui, não?
Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph, don't be rude to the wino. He looks like he's had a rough life.
Caralho,
How's
meu.
the coffee?
Tepid, bitter, and cheap.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Don't be. That's how she likes it.
Encouraging to see at least one person with a book. Encouraging to see at least one... I shouldn't interrupt him. Hungry House Cafe. Cute.
Onde que eu consigo o bagulho?
Good evening.
Evening, ma'am. Are you open?
We are. There's a reading tonight, so we're open later than usual. Please, take a look around.
Thank you.
Yes?
My name is Harvey Green, and I'm a salesman with McGinty. I'd love to...
McGinty? I don't recall their ever sending someone out this way.
I believe they haven't, ma'am. I'm here to test the waters, so to speak.
How are the waters so far?
Lukewarm.
Not surprised. Wouldn't say the neighboring towns are known for their readers. You'd like to sell to me, then? Oh, why not, Mr. Graham?
Green.
Bring your samples along tomorrow, and I'll take a look.
I appreciate it, Mrs.
Oh, Pamela's fine.
Pamela. All right, thank you.
Was there anything else?
Move a lot of books lately?
Can't complain. Business can't be that bad when there's no competition.
Only bookstore in town, huh? Great.
Others pop up now and then. They all go under trying to compete with the sweet old lady.
Do you do anything special to bring people in?
Oh, plenty. You'll notice the sale bins for starters. We also have a couple of accomplished authors right here in Villa Ventana. I bring them in for readings and signings and the like. Later tonight, a local critic will be reading the latest from Paul Frey. Ever heard of him? Brilliant writer, but he doesn't care much for us unwashed masses.
Yeah, I've heard of him, and that doesn't surprise me in the least. I happen to be a bit of an author myself, and,
Oh, you must forgive me. It's been a long day. If you have something for me to read, could it wait until tomorrow?
Oh, right. Certainly.
Feel free to browse.
I happen to be a bit of an author myself, and,
Oh, you must forgive me. It's been a long day. If you have something for me to read, could it wait until tomorrow?
Oh, right. Certainly.
Ah, é aqui que eu peguei.
Low price, lower quality books. Low price, lower quality books. Aww. Decent selection, but a bit dated. Might actually be able to sell some books here.
Tonight, the latest novel from Paul Frey as read by visiting critic Aaron Hunt. It's closed for now. The reading must be later.
Sorry, pal. We're finishing up some road construction ahead.
I'm obviously not driving a car. Can I sneak by?
You sure can't, but we should be done soon. Come back in a while.
I'm having trouble vision.
Say no more, Mr.
I'm telling you, Mr. Harvey. What in the... Mr. Harvey, the door appears to be jammed. Could I trouble you for assistance?
Uh-oh, it's really stuck.
Not to worry. Very common with these older units. Try sliding this into the latch, would you please?
It's not working. Hold tight. I'm gonna go get help.
Oh, all right. Please do hurry, Mr. Harvey. Spacious though it is, I fear I failed to inspect this closet for bugs and such.
Here you are, my official realtor badge.
This doesn't look like you.
I've had work done?
Ha! You've had work done to look like that?
Ouch.
Listen, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. How about you go return that badge to its rightful owner, and I don't go get the sheriff right now.
Yep, deal. I'll just cut my photo off. I need something. That would just ruin the photo. Ketchup wouldn't stay on there.
Não tenho nada para colar. Ah, já sei. A cera gruda no dedo, não gruda? Então vai grudar nessa porra
This
aqui.
wax isn't quite sticky enough to stay on.
Gruda o suficiente.
Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this. That seems pointless. I need something to stick it on there. This wax is...
Tá, mas... Não. Cara, eu não lembro, velho. Pior que eu acho que teve isso ali no que eu joguei. Eu não lembro. Ah, não vai ficar preso, é que se foda. Não tem nada aqui, não.
Did the radio cause my... No wonder I was... No wonder... Nothing useful to take. I think it's broken. Pretty boring assortment of mag... He doesn't seem too keen on chatting.
Como é que eu consigo collar, mano?
No way I'm getting... It's already made. My nerves are too shot to... No reason to damage it further. Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am.
Bem, estamos presos, né? Começou.
Healthier than the one... Can't see much at this.
Ah, não.
That would just ruin... Ketchup wouldn't... That would just ruin the... I need something. I need something to stick it on there.
Eu sei que eu preciso de algo, mas onde que eu vou achar esse algo?
There are more cigarette butts on the floor than there are in here. That's no use. I think I'll go ahead and obey the sign. They're for washing clothes.
Vamos lá na casa, vê. Cacete. Aqui. Fazer aqui tem.
I'm not much for cigars, but a cigar cutter might come in handy. Empty picture frames. No, the realtor will hear me clomping around. Looks like a decent selection. Can't say it's my style. It's probably just more kitchen stuff. It's like a tiny guillotine. Looks like it's gotten a lot of use. A beat-up old oven. was always more of a woodwind guy. Nothing but gar.
Evening.
Nothing.
Fudeu pra caralho. Eu preciso de algo que cole.
Plenty of space in there. Wonder if they even realize they're trapped.
Ó, uma vela também serviria, né?
Sumptuous garment. Old neglected barrel. No hotel front desk is complete without a bell. No hotel.
Do that again, and I'm doubling your bill.
Understood.
What did I just tell you?
I'm sorry, it's just too tempting.
You got a problem with impulse control, kid?
I'm not a kid.
Could have fooled me. That's it. Bell privileges officially revoked.
Aw.
Be grateful I'm not flinging it at your head.
I shouldn't make the manager any grumpier than he already is.
Beleza, ganhei uma conquista por isso. Foda-se. Putz.
Little touches like this help distract from all the stains. Those are some nice bags. No, too risky.
Eu lembro de ter conseguido uma coisa que
Can't imagine.
cara. Ai, cara. Eu acho
No
que eu
way I'm-
lembro de conseguir.
Hasn't been the but hey.
Só que não vai ter nada.
Welcome to Villa Ventana, your window to a better life. Window? I feel like a door would be more helpful.
Para não me lembro de ter visto nada que grande, cara. Só um pouquinho. Esse é o bendito programa, velho. A única coisa que gruda ali é aquela piroca ali.
That seems... Not sure why. How would that... What... Ugh.
Need something?
I'll take a look around. Aww.
Cara, eu preciso de cola.
We're construction work.
Income. encouraging to see at least one person with a book.
You know a divorce lawyer?
Where would you go? Your mother's?
Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph, don't be rude to the wino. He looks like he's had a rough life.
How's the coffee?
Tepid, bitter, and cheap.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Don't be. That's how she likes it. You know a divorce lawyer?
Where would you go? Your mother's?
Cara, eu tenho isso. Não. Não. Ah, socorro, não sei o que eu tenho que fazer. Sim, eu entendi isso. Eu preciso encontrar a lenda, assim, imbecil. Mas como é que eu acho essa lenda? Como é que eu consigo... Você que me ajuda? Oh, não me diga, o óbvio. Isso eu já sei, caralho. Sim, eu já sei disso. Sim, mas eu quero... Eu sei! Esse jogo que tem poder!
It's covered in
cola. Eu já sei como subir cola. Na minha percepção, seria aquela porcaria lá, tá ligado? O bagulho gruda.
Bye bye.
Vamos tentar de novo essa porra, velho. Não tem nada, né? Não. Se tiver aqui, acho. O bagulho gruda, velho. O bagulho gruda, velho.
It's a sticky wax statue of a town historic figure.
O bagulho tá grudento. Será que eu teria que achar chave?
How would that help? That seems pointless. This wax isn't quite sticky enough to stay on. It's a sticky wax statue of a town historic figure. It's a sticky wax statue of a town...
Oh, é cera.
Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this.
Que?
Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this.
Tem algum sistema de temperatura aqui? Tem.
Well,
where was that museum you mentioned?
Literally next door. You get lost often?
Yeah, honestly.
Goodbye.
Vamos tentar, sei lá. Aqui.
A picture-perfect pile of furnace firewood. These are too bulky to carry around. Looks like it hasn't been on for a while. Weather must be nice here. It's warm enough in here already. These are all still wet. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that much. It looks fine. I think I'll go ahead and... Not sure if... I think I passed by this view on my way into town. I'm not... No. That can't even speak. It looks fine where it is. Not going in. There's a perfectly functional door at the other end of the hallway. Can't see much at this hour.
Vou tentar algo imbecil.
I don't see the point.
Realmente.
How would that help?
Não sei. Não sei como seria.
That seems pointless.
Também não sei. Tô tentando que me dá merda. Temos a cama, temos quarto, temos... Isso aqui?
Can't imagine plants last long in here. Knowing my luck, it'll give me a rash. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that much. Looks like keys for each room. He doesn't seem too... It's propped up against an old hitching post. Oswaldo tried his best to keep that thing out.
Best get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. This is a strange evening.
Just a typical... This place is a complete... Nothing useful. I have no idea. No wonder Oswaldo was trying to see... Classic bathroom sink.
Eu tô perdido nesse jogo do cacete. Que eu não estou vendo.
You're back. You know.
Not too impressed with the town's water pressure. I don't follow. Vino Ven...
Ai, meu Deus, obrigado. Eu me perdi.
Cashing in.
That'll be all.
Very good.
Oh, yes. Olha só. Nossa, dessas horas eu não saí daqui.
Encouraging to see at least... I'll take a look around.
Oh, vem cá pra ele tomar folguinha. Ver o que tá vendo. Abrir essa bagaça. Só um momentinho. Beleza. Cara, eu não sei onde consigo a roda. Na minha cabeça, era lá, é.
I was always more of a empty picture frames. No, the looks like a decent selection. A beat-up old oven. A beat-up old oven. Looks like the pilot light is out. Looks like it's gotten a lot of use. It's covered in the realtor's personal hygiene regimen. I think I smell all right. Fosco Moretti's town-issued realtor license. It's the headshot from my manuscript. It's my manuscript, now with no cover on it. A book of matches from the casino. The vendor said they're expired. Still might have a use. It's a standard wrench. Festive, if a little desperate. Open house today. Cozy rustic cottage featuring old world charm and new world financing options.
Ah, eu vou ficar maluco. Olha, eu não consigo ver nada que gruda. A única coisa que gruda é aquela poça, mas Mano, a única coisa que gruda é ali. É aqui. Essa porra aqui.
It's soft and a little sticky. Not sure why. No.
É, sinto que eu fiquei preso. Não é pouco preso, é muito preso. Mano, eu sei o que eu preciso, mas eu não sei como eu consigo. Cara.
Well, goodbye.
Nossa, que ódio veio.
Somebody.
Eu sei exatamente o que eu preciso, mas eu não sei onde eu consigo. Eu preciso de algo grudento, mas tá merda.
It's just as It's just as cluttered. It's just as cluttered. A complete mess of books, I wouldn't... A complete... If this room uses an organizational system, I wouldn't know where to... Everything in there looks incredible.
Ah, vai dar pra lá, né? Mas eu não posso vir pra cá. Então o que eu quero tem que estar aqui. Tem que estar aqui.
Sumptuous gar...
Ali de dentro não vai ter nada. Ele não fala mais nada. Aqui não tem nada. Eu tenho a pôr um ketchup que eu não faço a menor ideia pra que eu vou usar.
I can barely see 3 feet ahead of me. If I'm going in there, I'll need some light. I can barely see...
Welcome to...
Dá pra pegar essa luzinha aqui, não?
He doesn't... It's off. Those are some nice bags. Those are some... No, too risky. I doubt it has much to... Not sure. There's a do not... Judging... Healthier than the...
É, eu tô fudido, porque eu não sei onde eu acho a cola. Meu irmão, eu acho que eu cheguei a resolver isso no prólogo, velho. O que eu fiz, cara? É diferente, caralho, cara.
Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am. No reason to damage it further.
De pensar, velho.
Small town hotel. I'm no...
Tem uma lâmpada aqui.
There's a perfectly functional door. No, for... I think I'll go ahead. No maps to... Little touches like this help distract from all the stains. No, they're...
Vai ser alguma coisa imbecil que eu não vi, velho. E por não ter visto essa merda, eu tô perdendo tempo. Não, dá pra interagir com essa merda, não tem nada aqui? Vai tomar no cu, não tem uma cola.
I don't see anything. No.
Podem. Lembrei de carregar meu celular também.
This place was there. Pretty boring.
Não é. Aqui não é, o hotel não é. Cara, o único lugar que me sobra, eu acho que é aqui.
I was always more of a
Mas o
woodwind.
que eu vou fazer aqui, caralho? Porta-retrato. Ali é a casa do bagulho. Pra cima eu não posso ir. Posso arrombar essa merda?
What would that do?
Não, não posso. Isso aqui também não tem utilidade. Eu posso ficar com esse cativo na panela, hein?
No.
Não, não posso. Posso acender o fogo? Posso acender o fogo. Por que eu vou acender o fogo? Não faço a menor ideia, mas
That seems pointless.
Por que eu acender o fogo? Por que caralho eu acendi? Ai meu Deus! Eu não sei! Por que eu sei? Minha mente se abriu. Minha mente se abriu. Será que é isso? Nossa. Por favor, diz que é isso. Nossa. Só me diz que é isso.
Your pointing days are at an end, I'm afraid.
Ah, meu Deus! Eu achei a solução! Eu tô tão feliz! Eu tô tomando cu! Nossa, velho! Ai, que maravilha! Nossa! Oh, caralho!
I've stuck the wax. I'll consider it a minor miracle if this.
Yes, eu consegui! Nossa, por um ano. Conseguimos. Yes.
Found my badge. It was under my bed.
Hand it over. Was that really so hard? Now, what was it that you even needed?
The address of a woman named Lena.
Last name?
Not sure. The telegram with the requisition was smudged.
Typical. Just a moment. It's always something with these guys. Where the hell was that binder? Lucky for you, there's only one Lena in our records. You have a map? There you go. And hey, what a coincidence, it's finally quitting time.
Wait, which side of the street is... Never mind, I'll figure it out. Oh, I should have held on to that umbrella. I better hurry.
Legal que o mongo tá preso.
This has to be the place. Seems obvious now that I'm here. I don't see anyone around, including the sheriff. Time to get some answers. Hello? Lena? No one's here, as usual. Empty. Lena? This looks new, at least compared to everything else in here. It looks custom made. There's a narrow slot on the side for something. Relatives of Lena's, maybe? Pretty dour bunch. There's no oil in it to light.
This is a deal.
Drafty and unremarkable. Relatives of Lena's, maybe? Pretty dour bunch. Another radio. Could it show me what happened in here? Only one way to find out. Now where are you, Lena?
Help! Let me go! I can't help you! I see strands. And something's coming. Something's coming to kill us all! Harvey! Help!
Lena, she was tied up and tortured by those creatures. What are they? They were made of darkness, like the arm that grabbed Oswaldo. Why were they tormenting Lena? Did she do something to anger them? And wait, why did Lena cry out for help? To me? How did she even know my name? No, I refuse to leave another abandoned house with more questions than I came in with. Keep talking, radio. Show me where they took her.
No light, no shadows. Can't be right. Move faster.
Lena, it's the sheriff. Please open the door. We know you're home. We got another noise complaint. We're coming inside.
Can't stop it. Never be able to stop it.
Jesus. Lena, what is all this? Doctor?
Very concerning. We must bring her in for observation.
Lena, please come with us. It isn't safe for you here alone.
No. You're doing exactly what they want.
What who wants?
You can't see it, but you're helping them. You're killing me.
Lena, we're helping you. We're going to protect you from them, I promise.
Ivan, if you would.
No, wait, please! No! No!
The sheriff was here. He took Lena. Or at least his doctor friend did. But wait, the sheriff caught me in Oswaldo's house after he was here. He'd already seen the symbols on Lena's wall when he saw Oswaldo's. He must have made the connection, and now he's desperate to keep things quiet. Is that really just to avoid a town panic? Or does he know something? It doesn't matter. Either way, I need to stay clear of him and find Lena. And that starts with paying the doctor a visit.
Ó, vamos salvar o. Deixar o maluco lá, velho. É vacilo.
The umbrella's holding the door closed. The umbrella.
Sim, tira a porra da umbrella, pô.
Yeah, I should probably let him out. Fosco, I'm back. I finally found something to open the door.
Oh, thank goodness. I was beginning to contemplate eating my hands.
Oh my God, what happened to you in there?
In the darkness, I was transported to another world. A world with no houses, no property. Everyone sharing the land, living unconfined, truly free.
Fosco, did you see heaven?
Oh, don't be absurd, Mr. Harvey. It was a realtor's nightmare. Now then, have I shown you the upstairs study? The wainscoting is simply exquisite. I'm all ears, Mr. Harvey. Take... Toodles.
Deixa eu ver qual era o nó da conquista. Liberte o fosso. Ok, o que eu preciso agora? Eu preciso ir até o médico, né? É isso, né? Eu preciso encontrar o doutor. Nem, olha só, nem.
Sorry, we're closed. Oh, she is definitely not sorry.
Nem. Vamos aproveitar que liberou aqui.
Whoa, look at the size of this place. It could probably fit everybody in the whole town.
Malco aqui tá bonito, hein? Ó, só o
It
bagaço.
stopped.
The ambient ticking of a clock was unnerving to our guests.
Yes, I'm sure it was the clock that was doing that. The sanatorium's founder, maybe?
It is. And shortly after construction finished, also its first patient.
That's disquieting.
Welcome to Whitestone. May I help you?
Is this a hospital?
Technically, it's a psychiatric sanatorium.
Seems big for such a small town.
We treat referrals from all over. Something about thin mountain air, promoting cognitive wellness.
Have to admit I'm skeptical.
You and me both. Sorry, what was it you needed again?
No offense, but this place is creeping me out a smidge.
Just a smidge?
How do you stand to work here?
The pay's decent because nobody else wants to do it. Plus it's quiet. Well, most of the time.
Who's in charge here? Can I talk to them?
Are you a member of the press?
Relax.
The answer is no either way.
Then why did you ask?
Different flavors of no.
I believe there's a patient here I need to talk to.
You believe?
No, I know there's a patient.
What's the name?
Lena.
What is your relationship to the patient?
Family, family friend.
And what is the patient's visitor code?
Visitor code?
All patients have an associated visitor code that's provided by their referring physician.
Oh, right. Who's that again?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not authorized to disclose sensitive medical information.
Yeah, that makes sense. Remind me why you won't let me see Lena?
To visit a patient, you need their...
Right.
We appreciate your visit.
Where's this go?
The break room.
Is it as terrifying as the rest of this building?
For the most part. But there are snacks. Employees only. Excuse me, only approved visitors are permitted upstairs.
Right, sorry.
Beleza.
There's no way I'm forcing that padlock open. Fugitive at large, Sammy Pillow Fight Marino. Considered armed and not even remotely dangerous. It's locked tight.
Há uma chance disso aqui.
I don't even know what this building is. Breaking in seems reckless.
Ah, então eu não vou invadir. Foda-se, deixa essa merda aí, caralho.
I've already taken enough. I've already taken enough. They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there. What the?
Careful there. Floor's a little slippery.
Slippery? This place is completely flooded. If I slip, I might drown.
Now that'd be something to see. It's always a good time for a good timepiece.
Why is it so dark in here?
Fuse is blue. Happens every time it rains.
Every time? Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, just inconvenient. Those were my last couple good ones. Can't pick up any replacements till tomorrow.
Everything's drenched in here. How'd this happen?
It's been raining, silly.
We're inside, silly.
I have a gigantic leak in my roof that I haven't bothered to fix in years, silly.
Well, that clears things up. Silly. You made all these, huh?
Every one. Well, except the watch I'm wearing. Keeps me humble.
They're such different sizes. Doesn't that make it tricky?
Not really. Clock's just a circle that tells time. What's it matter how big the circle is?
I guess you're the expert. Every clock in this place shows a different time.
Well, of course they do. How else are customers gonna know that my clocks can handle every possible minute of every possible hour? You want them to stand around and wait all day?
I, guess not.
Hurry back.
A variety of attractive wrist and pocket watches. They're all set to different times. Come to think of it, what time is it? They're all set to different times. Come to think of it, what time is it?
Bem, a gente precisa de fusível, aparentemente, né? Cara, nem em cima onde eu tô, viado. Ah, tá, tá. Estou eu na orla.
I won't get too far without a paddle.
Uma rede de pés.
Nobody's inside. I'm not much for fishing anyway. Nobody's inside. It's still attached to the boat with a rope. Looks like it's been sitting here for years. I'll grab a handful. I've already...
Temos argila, que eu não faço ideia que eu posso...
How would that... That seems...
ideia.
Willis the Knife Halloway, wanted for embezzlement and racketeering. Huh. Kinda expected something involving a knife.
Mr. Green.
Sheriff, funny running into you here.
Yes. What are the odds I'd be at the police station? Step up to the window, please.
You're looking well. Armed.
Why are you here? Did you have something you wanted to tell me?
Tell you? Like what?
Like the real reason you're in town? Or the real reason you were inside Oswaldo's house? Just examples, really.
No, Sheriff, I told you the truth. There's nothing else to tell. I'm just here doing research for my novel. Figured there might be a prisoner or two with an interesting story.
Is that right? Well, I doubt you'll get much interesting out of Mortimer over there, but I won't stop you. Make it quick. Public hours are over soon.
Understood, Sheriff.
Touch those and you'll be wearing them.
Why leave handcuffs out here where people can take them?
Most people in this town have the sense to understand what happens if they do take them. I hope you count yourself among them, Mr. Green. Do you have business here, Mr. Green?
Just passing through.
You'll stroll into any old building, won't you?
Not a chance. Guess it keeps this place warm in the winter. What is this, a spittoon? I'm not looking any closer, just in case. These probably hold the personal items for any prisoners. You're Mortimer, yeah? What happened to you?
Oh, bad trip. Or maybe a really good one. I can't really remember.
And now the sheriff's got you locked in here until it wears off.
Hopefully that's all. He seemed angrier than usual. I think I did something this time, maybe.
There's no way you totally forgot what happened.
You'd be surprised. Those mushrooms pack a punch. But when they punch you the right way, man, let's just say the Watambu were onto something.
You're this messed up from some mushrooms?
Oh, those aren't some mushrooms. Best mushrooms in the world out in that forest. But sometimes they get a mind of their own, and then you end up losing yours.
Did you say Watambu? What's that?
People who lived here a long time ago. They're the ones who figured out about the mushrooms.
Do you know anything else about them?
Did I already say they lived here a long time ago?
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
You gotta remember something. Where were you when you came to?
Dr. Morgan's office, same as usual. He said I was licking the window of the candy store, screaming that it needed more nougat. And then the sheriff came in and started asking me questions about some green thing.
The sheriff asked you about a green thing? What green thing?
I don't know. The doctor said I was holding it when he collected me. I didn't get a good look because I was so out of it. Oh no. The sheriff must think I stole it. What if I did steal it?
Where's the green thing now?
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who it belongs to, he probably put it with the rest of my stuff.
And where's that?
In one of the lockers over there, probably. Thanks. Well, enjoy your freedom.
Mortimer said he was found holding some green thing, and it's probably in one of these lockers. Mortimer said...
I'm watching you, Mr.
I'm on my bed.
Good.
The wheels are missing, and it's covered in rust. It tells your fortune based on how much you weigh. That cost... I've seen these around before. They play a quick movie. Sometimes the movie's for certain audiences. They're Little Rider brand child amusers. They have a little bit of everything in there.
Apparently he's been doing it for as long as they've been together.
You're kidding! It's so disgusting. How can she stand it?
That's what I said! Oh, I think you have a delivery, Mary.
Can I help you, sir?
Are there any new fashionable trends I should look into?
No offense, but it looks like you should start by studying the basics.
That's very offensive.
Sir, Annette said no offense. That means you can't get offended.
Who's this gross guy you're talking about?
I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Annette, he might be a customer. Are you a customer, sir?
No.
Then I'm sorry, does that sound like it's any of your business?
Those machines are huge. They look pretty dangerous.
They do?
No, Annette. Don't listen to the uninformed gentleman. The hair dryers are indeed large, sir, but they are perfectly safe.
How hot do those things get? Could that damage your hair?
Wait, could it, Mary?
No! Sir, you are distressing my client. If you have no business here, please leave.
Either of you smell burning?
Burning? Oh my god! Do I?
No burning, Annette. Zero burning. Just dry, healthy hair. Sir, get out already.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale, sir. We use them here in the salon.
She makes me feel like I'm about to get my knuckles wrapped. She ought to be in pictures. The moving ones, I mean. Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head.
Sir, don't touch that. The machines cost a fortune.
I don't know how you put up with this rat.
Either of you smell...
Burning!
No burning, sir.
Either...
No, sir. Please come.
Tem uma respiradora ali.
You break, you buy.
And hello to you too. Impressive fan.
Not for sale.
Why not?
Nothing wrong with it.
An assortment of dusty old electronics. Most of them are in bad shape. No reason to risk it. I break, I buy. Hi there.
You break, you buy.
Yes, you already said that. I'm allowed to try this transmitter for free?
Yes, but...
I break, I buy?
Da.
What about the phonographs? Can I try those?
No.
Why not?
No sign.
Can't argue with that. Bit of a strange question for you. Do your radios ever give you horrific depictions of past events?
You mean news report? Yes, radio gets news report. 15% extra.
No, like, never mind. I'm a little short on cash. What happens if I break something?
You break, I break.
Understood?
Thanks for business.
A run-of-the-mill public telephone. At what point did this become the universal symbol for a barber? Effortlessly mysterious.
Please don't touch the hair clippings, sir. It's unhygienic and odd.
Hey, I know that guy. I've always been more of a sideburns guy. Classic and clean. Looks new.
Just the fellow I wanted to see.
You know me?
I know everything that I need to.
Which is?
That you are a man in dire need of a barber.
You ever nick anybody with that razor over there? Looks sharp.
Indeed it is sharp. It is in fact much more dangerous if dull. And I can assure you I have never injured a client. To do so would be disastrous to my reputation. Not to mention my minor aversion to blood.
You said you have an aversion to blood. How bad is it?
Why, you're not bleeding, are you? You have to tell me if you're bleeding. It's the law.
So pretty bad then.
All things being equal, I would strongly prefer not to be in the same room as an actively bleeding individual. I will leave it at that.
There's hair all over the floor.
First time in a barbershop?
No, it's just usually they sweep it.
As I will be doing when I close up. I collect it and sell it to local farmers as fertilizer.
Does hair work as fertilizer?
I have no idea.
Mind if I grab a handful of that hair? You seem to have plenty.
Whatever do you want it for?
I don't know.
Surely you see the absurdity in that, yes?
Yes. So can I grab some?
No. As I told you already, I sell it.
Já vem. Voltei.
What do you charge for a haircut? I'm low on cash at the moment.
How much do you have?
0.
Ah, I fear I charge a touch more than 0. But seeing as how I'm newly arrived in town, allow me to offer you a complimentary shave. Provided that you return for a proper haircut whenever your wallet allows, of course.
I suppose a quick shave wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit. Have a seat. There we are, my friend. Do come back when you find the time and money.
I don't follow. Would you mind touching up my shave? I think you missed a spot.
That won't do at all. Take a seat.
Oh my god! Pegadinha matou o
Did I
maluco.
spook you there? Just a little catch-up prank. Sir? What the?
Pegadinha do caralho.
He can't be. You call this a minor aversion of blood? I didn't, it was just,
O cara é a morte.
He was in my nightmare, like the man in the car. How many other heads were mounted on that wall, besides mine? Am I next? What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the sheriff, and if I leave town, he'll have all the more reason to suspect me. I'm stuck. There's no talking to him now.
Pô, na real eu não precisava nem ter feito isso, né? Não.
Classic and clean. I've always been more of a sideburns guy. Looks new. Hey, I know that guy.
Não posso pegar o esqueleto? Bem,
I have no idea why I would need this, but he definitely doesn't need it anymore.
Beleza, que horas são? Eu demoro um pouquinho, eu vou dar uma saída. E fazer umas coisas. Bem, no fim eu acho que eu era obrigado a matar ele.
Effortlessly, miss. I imagine it's for employees only.
Sim, mas agora o empregado tá morto.
I don't need to go anyway.
Tá morto. Tanto tubo de cabelo. O que eu faço com tubo de cabelo? Enfio no. Uou! Pô, caralho, fica tudo.
Not sure. What would that? That seems.
Não sei o que eu faço com tubo de cabelo. Mata. Posso vir pra cá, eu já fui. Pra mim vai descer. Bye-bye. Patamaw dali.
Lovely evening.
Peaceful, too, for now.
Expecting a war later?
Expecting anything. Colin Faraday, Neighborhood Watch.
Harvey Green. Books. What does the Neighborhood watch out for?
Suspicious activity, along with suspicious inactivity.
Wait, so how much activity isn't suspicious?
Why do you ask? Seems suspicious.
How many people are in the watch?
5, if you count my wife.
And?
And my 8-month-old son. And my dog.
Uh-huh. Does the Neighborhood Watch work with the police?
The police? Please, you think the sheriff keeps the peace around here?
Yes?
The safety of the public is best secured by the public itself. More specifically, by me, Colin Faraday.
Quite the radio you have back there.
Appreciate it.
Isn't the roof antenna a bit overkill?
Absolutely not. It's for the watch, used only in the most dire of emergencies, tuned to our secure frequency.
Oh, which frequency's that?
Did you miss the secure part, compadre?
Mind if I borrow some gas? Just enough for my lamp here.
Sorry, can't spare a drop.
You can't spare a drop? You planning to mow every lawn in town?
Lawnmower's a ruse. This gas belongs to the Neighborhood Watch emergency reserves. Can't be too careful. Stay frosty.
Cross-sections and schematics for different bowls and pots. I guess something's finishing up in there. Can't deny the guy makes a lot of pots.
Hello, friend. You seek to reshape the earth.
Oh, I've never really worked with clay.
Who said anything about clay?
Did you make everything in here?
A few are by students, but for the most part, yes.
Impressive work.
The wheel does the work. We simply leave an impression as it turns.
But don't you turn the... Forget it. Are you done for the day?
I am not. But at this moment, I am a potter with no clay. Hardly a potter at all, really.
Can you get more?
I can. But the absence of a certain leg makes it a challenge.
Right.
Left, actually.
That's a lot of little clay discs.
They're gambling chips, friend. For the casino.
You make all of the casino's chips?
I always have and I always will. Until one of us is not here. You have clay for me.
Good guess.
Something like that. In return, you take any item in the shop.
Even one of those chips?
You will use it to defraud the casino.
Oh, no, I have a wobbly table. I'll slide it under a leg.
Ah, yes. I am familiar with wobbly legs. You help yourself. They aren't painted anyway. The casino paints the chips after I make them.
Thanks for this.
Thank you for my clay.
It's full of small clay discs.
C'est des tintes, hein?
That seems... I don't see the... The bigger ones must be even more challenging.
You have other matters that you will...
Tem mais nada aqui. Tá indo pra cá.
Little Italy pizza and Italian cuisine. Can't go wrong with pizza. I have the strangest feeling these guys are brothers. I have the strangest feeling... They look crispy. That guy sure has strong opinions about something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hands off! That's my only pizza shovel. If you're here for dinner, pick a table.
I'm not hungry.
What are you, the health inspector then? We're closed.
Where did you learn to make pizza?
Ever hear of a little place called Naples?
Yeah.
Well, so had the author of a cookbook I found in the sewer.
You're getting pretty good air on those dough tosses.
Please, this is rookie stuff. Check this out.
Dang!
Best part of the job right there.
Could you toss that dough again?
Oh, you mean like this? As they say in Italia, voila!
What's your problem with the health inspector?
Those government jamokes will find any excuse to shut down an honest local business. I bust my ass night after night slinging pizzas, and they expect me to find time for federally mandated sanitation guidelines. God forbid there's one measly rat in your side salad. Pick it out. Arrivederci.
People's clothes are hanging over the pizzeria. Classy. The pizza chef's working right below here. People's clothes... The pizza That seems pointless. Time to go fishing.
Alguém perdeu uma
Don't eat the
pizza
breadsticks,
here.
they're for decoration.
Could you toss that dough again?
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm. Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? Screw this. I'm having a smoke. Anybody leaves without paying, I burn your house down.
Agora eu sou capaz de pegar isso.
Piping hot and ready to go.
Eu consigo pegar o que tá aqui dentro.
Got nothing to bake.
Vamos lá pegar a massa.
I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't even want it. I don't follow. I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't even want it.
Beleza, eu não quero.
Do they not have... I think I hear something rustling around up there. No. I don't see the...
Constance DeWitt. You are?
Harvey, Green.
You here to compete, or just looking around?
What kind of competition are we talking about?
Floral arrangements, the pinnacle of natural elegance and beauty.
Lovely. Is there a prize?
Membership in the highly selective Villa Ventana Floricultural Guild.
What's that?
It's this, genius. You're standing in it.
Oh, neat. Have you watered those arrangements lately? They seem sad.
Must be those damn display lamps. Thirsty little suckers. No, we...
How do I sign up for the competition?
You sure you're up for it?
Why wouldn't I be?
You need to arrange flowers. By the looks of it, you can't even arrange your shirt.
That's a totally different skill set.
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place it on the table over there. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, that equipment's for members only. Sorry, dear. Well, hello there, sir. Welcome. I'm Judy.
Thanks. I'm Harvey.
What brings you to our little refuge from everyday life?
Do you know a woman in town named Lena?
Oh, Lena? I know who she is. We aren't close, though. Different circles. She always looks a little sad. You know, maybe I should bring her some flowers sometime.
Why the gas mask? Plants don't seem that dangerous.
Oh, the plants aren't, but the pesticides can be. You don't want to breathe in any of those, no, sir.
Mind if I borrow the mask for a little while?
Oh, I wish you could, Harvey. But only club members can use it. Them's the rules.
What's that you're working on?
Oh, this? It's called a bonsai. You prune it so it grows just the way you want. I like to think this little guy appreciates that someone's in charge of all the important decisions. Have a good one.
Two nice things of flowers ready to be judged. Looks like they're waiting on a third. How would that help? Not sure why I'd do that. Not sure. Not sure.
Isso num vaso.
Don't you dare walk off with my bottle!
Oh, yeah. Remnants of a meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. Remnants of another meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. The astrolabe was used for centuries to identify stars and planets in the night sky.
Oh, tem vários vasos ali.
They're painted with an impressive amount of detail.
Thank you. I find myself with an impressive amount of free time. Welcome, fellow galactic traveler.
Hi. Why are you calling me a galactic traveler?
Why, because you are. All of us are. Hurtling audaciously through the Milky Way aboard our great spherical vessel.
I feel pretty stationary.
An illusion. The speeds of Earth's orbit and rotation hold so miraculously constant that we feel nothing. Well, just have a look around. I'm sure you'll pick up a factoid or two.
Why does this town have an observatory?
Villa Ventana's high hilltops make it stellar for stellar observation. Regrettably, Villa Gaviota's substantially higher hilltops make it even more stellar. And it's 30 minutes up the road. All of which is to say, we don't get many visitors. So, welcome!
So is there a telescope I can look through?
Sadly, our research telescope is off limits to guests. However, we have set up a spyglass at the rear window.
What's the difference between a spyglass and a telescope?
A spyglass is weaker, better suited for terrestrial observation of distant objects and landmarks. You'll find it provides a striking view of Ventana Peak.
Are you an astronomer?
Would you enjoy the hokey answer where I say that every human who looks up at the night sky is an astronomer?
Not really.
Then, yes, I am an astronomer.
So, anything new in space?
The community is abuzz with excitement over the recent discovery of a ninth supposed planet. Pluto, they're calling it.
What do you mean, supposed planet?
It feels hasty to classify it as such. If the reports are true, it's even smaller than the moon. The moon! Plus, now I'm stuck here painting a Pluto to add to our educational display.
If you don't think Pluto deserves to be in the planet display, don't add it.
But the larger community has reached consensus.
Is that what Copernicus said when he figured out the sun revolves around the Earth?
Earth around the sun.
Whatever.
The thing is, Copernicus was disputing a fundamental understanding of the cosmos. This is like arguing about whether a particular shirt is a small or a large.
Yes, but what happens when you wear a large shirt when you're supposed to wear a small?
Oh my god. You look ridiculous. You're right, I have to take a stand. Here, take my Pluto before I overthink this.
Yes, stay strong for science.
May I answer any questions?
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Oh, certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime. Enjoy the exhibits.
The armillary sphere was used to model the movement of the heavens relative to Earth. Not sure why Charming, in a complete catastrophe sort of way. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that happen? I don't see the point. It looks pretty sad. Pluto helps a little, though. It looks pretty sad. Pluto helps a little, though. Complicated astronomy gadgets. I probably shouldn't touch anything.
That's correct.
There's a big sign hanging across it that says no. It's bolted onto the base. I can't smuggle the whole thing out of here. Nobody would miss one old broken compass. There's plenty more in there, and I could see this being useful. It's bolted. Yep, that's a mountain. There's an interesting looking rock right at the top. Ventana Peak is known the world over for the unique rock formation at its summit, an arched opening that locals fittingly called the Window. Scholars continue to debate whether the window is the result of natural erosion or the deliberate work of an ancient civilization. This mess doesn't stand a chance against those two. If I'm gonna win this, I need to find a way to level the playing field. Not sure why I'd do that. What would that... I don't fall. That seems pointless.
Alright. Bem, I don't know. Bem, eu vou ir no Maps, volto na Stat. Acredito eu, se der. Se não der, eu não volto, né? Eu pretendo voltar ainda hoje. Vou fazer os rolos que eu tenho que fazer, buscar o bagulho e daqui a pouco eu volto. Falou.